radio station in Bangalore and Goa with indigomusic.com, and also mynation.com in English and Hindi, and lastly, asianetnews.com is now in 8 languages, namely Malayalam, Kannada, Hindi, English, Tamil, Telugu, and last but not the least, Marathi. Asianet News Marathi is now officially the 8th language that is going to be launched today. Huge round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much time, let me tell you, this is a big day for not only Asianet News, but also Maharashtra. Asianet News is now going to cater to all the Maharashtrians in our state, and it's time that we felicitate our honorable chief guest who took out time and is here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we as Asianet News family feel really proud to welcome our honorable chief guest who needs no introduction. But let me tell you, he was the 18th Chief Minister of Maharashtra and took over the largest party in Maharashtra State Assembly on 31st October 2014. He launched Mumbai Next, which was termed as a landmark to convert country's financial capital into a global phenomenon. Under his regime, he launched multiple successful campaigns and digital initiatives, which led him to receive the Best Parliamentarian Award by Commonwealth Association and also multiple accolades and recognitions for his path-breaking vision and goals. And now, moving on from our chief guest to our special guests present over here. Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest, Dr. Ramnath Sonawane sir, is here. He is the Secretary, Maharashtra Water Resource Regulatory Authority. He was the former CEO, Nagpur Smart City, former Additional Municipal Commissioner, Nagpur, and of course, he has 30 plus years of experience in urban management. He also has MA in English Literature, then LLB, and PhD in Administrative Communication Strategies. Truly a perfectionist in its true form. And now, moving on to the final guests, we have the very powerful duo here with us, the power couple as I call. Firstly, we have Mr. Parveen Dabas, actor director. He's also the founder of Pro Pancha League, #1 arm wrestling tournament in the world. His acting career spans over 20 years, from making his debut in Dillagi to entertaining us in multi-starrer super hit films from Khosla Ka Ghosla, The Hero, and also to directing his first film, Sahi Dhande Galat Bande, for which he received multiple accolades. And now moving on to his better half, I am sure he will also agree. She is someone who dazzled us with sparkling debut in the super hit cult film Mohabbatein, for which she received IFA Award for Best Debut, to multiple films in different languages, and of course, eventually turning now into a producer, Mrs. Preeti Changiani ma'am. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have met the chief guest and the guests. It's time to meet the dynamic Asianet News leadership team. Starting from our executive chairman of Asianet News, Mr. Rajesh Kalra sir. He's here with us. He is one of the most experienced digital media leaders in the country. He's also a member of the prestigious Prime Minister's Olympic Task Force and All India Council of Sports, and has led several top media organizations over a career spanning over 3 decades across all media channels. Now moving on to a chief CEO, that is Chief Executive Officer at Asianet News, we have Mr. Neeraj Kohli sir here with us. He has over 19 years of experience in leadership positions across various organizations of repute such as Discovery, Airtel, to name a few. Neeraj sir has also pioneered several strategic initiatives for Asianet News, taking the Asianet News group to 2x growth in audience and revenue over the last 4 years. Thank you so much, Neeraj sir. And now, last but not the least, we have the man himself, the Chief Operating Officer at Asianet News, Mr. Samarth Sharma sir. He has over 13 years of experience scaling businesses across media and investment, banking with organizations such as Dutch Bank, TransUnion, Sibyl, and others. Samarth sir also is the co-founder of Sportskida, and in his current role has led the Asianet News digital business to 4x growth in revenue and audience in the last 3 years. Huge round of applause for our chief guests and the exciting, dynamic Asianet News leadership team. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time that we felicitate our chief guest, our Honorable Deputy CM of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis ji. So I will request him to please come on stage, and of course the Asianet dynamic leadership team here to felicitate him. And let's begin the proceedings. Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And now I would request everyone to please light the lamp and so that we can move ahead with the unveil of the logo and the website. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You can take your seats. But I request the Asianet News leadership team to please stay on stage. Since all of you are here, it's time for us to unveil the logo and the website. I request once again our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis ji, to please come and reveal the logo and the website.
You just have to click this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Outstanding.
Thank you so much, everyone. So now, the website and the logo has been revealed, and Asianet News Marathi is finally officially live. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a huge round of applause. And now, it's time to hear from one of our leaders. He is the Executive Chairman, Asianet News Media and Entertainment Private Limited, Mr. Rajesh Kalra, sir. I request you to please come on stage and take it forward from here.
Thanks. Namaskar and welcome everyone here today. My friends, my colleagues, and most importantly, Shri Fadnavis ji, the rising star of Indian politics, and we all know about it and we heard what all he has done. As I said, I am particularly delighted to have you here because of what all we heard and how you have taken interest in digital initiatives in your state ever since you have been at the helm here. Marathi is a key language of this country. In Bharat, as we call it, it's a key language. It is also the third state with the third highest penetration among all states in the country. And the kind of people that we have in this country, I will not be surprised if it actually overtakes all to become the #1 state. The size is a huge challenge for you, but so is it for almost every other state in the country. But the fact that in a state with such a huge population and huge size, you to be a #3 in the country is a big achievement, and which is the reason why when we were looking at expanding, this was the language which came to us naturally. And normally when we have to launch something, there is a debate. Should we do this? The returns on investment and everything comes into play. But when it came to Marathi, there was virtually no discussion. It was almost a given that if we are not in Marathi, we can't expand. So that is the way we look at how Marathi is. And I seem to have become an expert at launching Marathi properties here. I still remember in 2006 when I rejoined the Times of India group, and the Jain brothers called me and said, "Mata to itna chal raha hai, aapne website uska please karke dekhiye kya kar sakte hain." I still remember I put Bharat Raut, Ashok Panwalkar and Karandikar in a huddle and said, कुछ जल्दी करना है, बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम हो गया है, हमको जो 4 साल छोड़े ही हो गए, आपने इसमें लॉन्च क्यों नहीं किया कुछ डिजिटल? दे से नहीं, आपका इंतज़ार कर रहे थे. But to be fair to them, we very quickly managed to launch the website, and it is doing very, very well right now. Our hope is that after this fantastic launch today, we will also want to be counted among those who are doing a great deal of high quality work as far as digital news dissemination in the country is concerned. Why I am very confident is because I take a lot of pride in the fact that Asianet has perhaps one of the most exhaustive verified news content in the country. And if we can bring the same quality to Marathi, it will make a difference. And I think the country and the state now needs things where you have to have verified information, because with the onset of deep fake, which the Prime Minister talked of in his talk to us at a Diwali Milan about 10 days ago, it is very clear that people will start trusting those who have authentic and credible information, and that is where I think we will make a difference. That is our plan, and that is what we will strive to achieve. And as I said, I think you are really short of time. I will not take too much of time. I am just grateful that you came here and launched the property, which we think we will make a difference to the state and to the country. And with that, again, thank you all of you for being here to attend our launch. Jai Bharat, Jai Maharashtra.
Jai Bharat, Jai Maharashtra. On that note, I request now our Honorable Chief Guest, our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis ji, to please come on stage and enlighten us with his motivating words and how he feels to be part of this mega launch. Sir.
asianetnews.com च्या मराठी भाषेतील डिजिटल माध्यमाच्या लॉन्चच्या निमित्ताने या ठिकाणी उपस्थित श्री रामनाथ सोनवणेजी, श्री परवीन दबासजी, श्रीमती प्रीति जंगियानीजी, श्री राजेश कालराजी, श्री नीरज कोहलीजी, श्री समर्थ शर्माजी, सर्व या ठिकाणी उपस्थित महानुभाव आणि उपस्थित मित्रांनो, ही अतिशय आनंदाची गोष्ट आहे की एशियानेट आता मराठीमध्ये देखील या ठिकाणी येत आहे. You have a presence in many languages, and Asianet has been a great brand when we look at the media space. The credibility which Asianet has created is equally important in the space of media today. As you have talked about deep fake. Deep fake is new, but there are Indian versions of deep fake in the media which have been present for a long time. But I think it's really important that now you are entering the Marathi space. Marathi people are hungry of very genuine content. And if you look at the Marathi space, I feel that there is a huge scope, because when I look at the media people who are working in different languages, I think mostly when I look at the South India, there is a huge presence of media. The number of media channels, the digital channels, the number is very huge. But that kind of number is not present in Marathi, because in Marathi, if you have to last for a long time, you have to give a very genuine content, you have to give a very enriched content. And I'm sure that you have done the same in other languages, so you'll be able to do it in Marathi as well. Today, digital media is something which is very important because by 2025, our internet users will be 90 crores. We are growing at a very high pace. And I think due to the mobile penetration, now digital content is more read than print or electronic media put together. So it's a very growing market, and especially I think the penetration of digital media into women folks is very high. So I think that is very important to shape the opinion of our society, as our Honorable Prime Minister always says that if India has to progress, we have to carry our women folks with us, and they will decide the way we will progress. So I think the digital media has a huge scope in shaping the opinion of the society. मला अतिशय आनंद आहे की मराठीमध्ये आज तुम्ही या ठिकाणी लॉन्च करता आहात, आणि जसं मी सांगितलं की एक फार समृद्ध अशा प्रकारची ही भाषा आहे, आणि विशेषतः मराठी साहित्य, मराठी थिएटर या दोन गोष्टी आपण जर बघितल्या तर आज देशामध्ये दोघांचंही महत्त्व मोठं आहे. किंबहुना मी असं म्हणेन की आज देशातलं जे काही थिएटर आहे हे जिवंत ठेवण्याचं काम कोणी केलं असेल तर ते मराठी कलावंतांनी केलेलं आहे. आजही महाराष्ट्रामध्ये जी साहित्य संमेलनं होतात ती 60 पेक्षा जास्त साहित्य संमेलनं ही मेजर आणि 100 मायनर अशा प्रकारची वेगवेगळी साहित्य संमेलनं होतात, आणि सगळ्या प्रकारच्या बोलीभाषांमध्ये सर्व प्रकारच्या विचारांमध्ये ही साहित्य संमेलनं आपल्याला पाहायला मिळतात. त्यामुळे हा जो काही मराठी वाचक आहे हा एक प्रकारे दर्जेदार कंटेंटचा हा भुकेला आहे, आणि मला विश्वास आहे की एशियानेट निश्चितपणे त्याची ती भूक पूर्ण करेल. सो आय वुड लाईक टू वेलकम यू टू द स्टेट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र. आय वुड लाईक टू वेलकम यू इन द Marathi space, and now Marathi is not limited to Maharashtra, it's global Marathi because you have huge global audience. The Marathi diaspora across the world is very big, and I think they also want good content, so they want to stay connected, and Asianet will help them to stay connected with their motherland, with their language, with their mother tongue. So once again, I would like to congratulate you. I would say all the best. Please do well, and we'll be very happy, and we'll like to stay associated with Asianet. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite our CEO, Neeraj Kohli sir, on stage to give the vote of thanks to our chief guest here. Neeraj sir, please.
Sir, on behalf of the Asianet News Management, I would like to thank you for your presence. We know your schedule and we have been juggling with that for the last few days or so. But your presence means a lot to us, and we could not have been dreamed of a launch bigger than this. So we aspire to carry the values which we have for the organization so far, straight, bold, relentless, to the Marathi region as well. And we look forward to all your support in the coming time. Thank you so much.
We as Asianet News family once again thank and give our respect to our honorable chief guest here who took out time. We wish you good health and pray for you always. Thank you so much, sir. this is our parting vote of thanks to you from our team. When we were starting, I talked about our special guests here who have come here, who have graced us with their presence in this huge launch. We'll meet them soon, but I believe our chief guest is running out of time, right? If I don't mind, he will take photo. Okay. So I request the entire Asianet News leadership team and of course the entire management to please come on stage and we will have a photo with our chief guest, all of us together. Our guests, if you also can come and join us, please. See if I may request.
इनफॅक्ट आपण उल्लेख जाणीवपूर्वक केला पाहिजे ते महाराष्ट्राचे आदरणीय उपमुख्यमंत्री नामदार देवेंद्रजी फडणवीस जे व्यक्तिमत्व म्हणजे गतिमान लोकाभिमुख आणि पारदर्शक प्रशासनाचं प्रतीक आहे ते या कार्यक्रमाला इथे आलेत त्यावरून आजच्या या कार्यक्रमाचं महत्त्व आपल्या सगळ्यांच्या लक्षात येतं आहे. एशियानेट हे मराठीमध्ये पदार्पण करतं आहे. मराठीचा कार्यक्रम आहे म्हणून मुद्दामून मराठीत मी बोलतो आहे. मराठीमध्ये पदार्पण करतं आहे. आपलं मी स्वागत करतो. मराठी माझी मातृभाषा आहे. देशातल्या 22 ज्या सर्वाधिक बोलल्या जाणाऱ्या भाषा आहेत त्यातली 3 नंबरची भाषा आणि जगातली 19 नंबरची भाषा आहे. पण मराठी फक्त ही एक भाषा नाही, तिचे 42 बोली भाषा आहेत. कोकणी, मालवणी, विदर्भी, खानदेशी, कोकरू अशा 42 बोली भाषा आहेत. इतकी ही समृद्ध अशी भाषा जिला या देशामध्ये आणि जगामध्ये जे एकूण लोकसंख्या जी आहे त्या लोकसंख्येचा विचार केला तर साधारण 10 ते 12 कोटीपेक्षा जास्त लोकांची मातृभाषा मराठी आहे आणि म्हणून मला या माझ्या मातृभाषेचा अभिमान आहे. आपण इथे आलात म्हणजे दाक्षिणात्य भाषेमध्ये आपण यश संपादन केल्यानंतर आपण इथे आलात आणि मराठीच्या माध्यमातून मराठी जनांशी जगभरातील मराठी जनांशी संवाद साधण्याचा आणि आदरणीय उपमुख्यमंत्र्यांनी म्हटल्याप्रमाणे त्यांना दर्जेदार साहित्य, दर्जेदार वृत्त, दर्जेदार माहिती देण्याचा आपण प्रयत्न करणार आहात. त्याबद्दल आपले मनापासून स्वागत करतो. आपल्याला मी हार्दिक शुभेच्छा देतो. जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र.
Thank you so much, Ramnath sir. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to request you all, huge round of applause. Please welcome the powerful couple here with us, Parveen Dabas sir and of course Preeti ma'am, to please come on stage. We will felicitate you with all the love and appreciation that you are here with us. Thank you so much, everyone. And now, since you both are here, I request, first of all, Preeti ma'am to please come on stage and share some words of encouragement to our team. And how do you feel, to be part of this launch? Ma'am, please.
सर्वांना माझा नमस्कार आणि एशियानेट न्यूजचे सर्व सदस्यांना त्याच्या लॉन्चवर खूपच खूप 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 शुभेच्छा आणि अनेक अभिनंदन. I am born and brought up in Maharashtra, so it gives me great pleasure to be here at the launch of Asianet News Marathi. And I'd like to very much congratulate all the members here on the launch. And thank you very much for honoring me and having me here as a guest. It feels very, very nice. And I think Asianet News, by coming into the Marathi space, it's a big step. And it's a very important and necessary step. And so I wish you all the very best. And once again, thank you very much.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, of course, last but not the least, our final guest here, Parveen sir, I'd like to request you to please come on stage and, of course, share how you feel here.
मेरी मराठी उतनी अच्छी नहीं है तो मैं मराठी का मर्डर नहीं करूँगा लेकिन सबसे पहले मैं कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस बोलना चाहूँगा एशियानेट न्यूज़ टीम को फुल टीम ऑफ कोर्स लेड बाय राजेश कालरा जी. दिस इज़ अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट मोमेंट जो आप मराठी न्यूज़ स्पेस में जो आए हैं एंड I think the team can do anything. It's becoming the foremost news for real news. हमको मालूम है जैसे फडणवीस जी ने बोला आजकल काफ़ी problems हैं with deep fake and all of that. So it's important to have news sources which you can trust. And it's very quickly becoming the foremost news portal which you can trust. So congratulations on that. मैं एक चीज़ और बोलना चाहूँगा, राजेश जी को मैं ऑफ कोर्स पर्सनली जानता हूँ और इनके लीडरशिप के अंडर कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कुछ भी कर सकती है. ये खुद भी कर सकते हैं और टीम से भी करवा सकते हैं. इनके साथ मैं एक बार गलती से मनाली टू ले साइकिलिंग ट्रिप पे चला गया था तो ये धक्के मार मार के करवा दिया था. सो मुझे मालूम है an organization under his hands and the whole team's hands is in excellent hands. So congratulations again once to the whole team. मैं एक और बात बोलना चाहूँगा जो फडणवीस जी सर ने भी बोला on the importance of Marathi and not just Marathi in Maharashtra but global Marathi because there is a huge diaspora also. अभी जैसे होस्ट सर ने बताया कि we have launched Pro Panja League. Recently we've been doing it for 3-4 years but recently पहला सीजन इसका लॉन्च हुआ एक स्पोर्ट्स चैनल पे और जब हमने इनसाइट्स देखे तो महाराष्ट्र वाज नंबर 1 in our viewership data and by a big margin with any other state. इसको हमने पहले साल सिर्फ हिंदी में किया but I'm very proud to announce that we will be one of the first people in the second season to do a sporting league in Marathi language. So with the very next language जो हम लोग करेंगे वो मराठी लैंग्वेज में करेंगे. अभी तक आप देखिए हिंदी होता है, इंग्लिश होता है, तमिल तेलुगु हो रहा है which is great, because we need to be pan India. But our very next you can say language is going to be after the national language will be Marathi because Maharashtra is a very, very important language for us. So thank you all very much for the warm welcome and congrats once again. Thank you. Jai Maharashtra, Jai Hind.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude and sum it up, I request our Asianet News leadership team to please come on stage and give a vote of thanks to everyone present here and how you feel regarding the big launch.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you to all our guests, all the members, and of course, all our supporters who've turned up and given the time, as well as, some of the things that we do, all the new languages and everything that you keep adding, and all the all the new initiatives that the group takes. A lot of things are driven by our business metrics and all, but everything starts off with the unwavering support that we get from our friends, our well-wishers, and everyone. We are hopeful that as we've made our mark in 7 other languages, we'll be able to, do justice to this wonderful state of Maharashtra. Our efforts on providing straight, bold, and relentless news coverage, which is our motto as well, will continue in Maharashtra as well. And also we look to serve the diaspora from the state of Maharashtra who are looking to get connected back, as the Honorable Deputy CM mentioned. That's another big positive when we were evaluating or looking at launching Marathi. So many thanks from our side, and hopefully we'll be able to deliver the same consistency as we've been doing in the other states, even in Maharashtra. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been a successful day and a successful launch of the 8th language in the segment for Asianet News. Asianet News Marathi is now official, and 5th December 2023 is now a landmark date in history. I, on behalf of the Asianet News family, thank everyone once again from the bottom of our heart for making this launch a success. I wish we as a team keep breaking down barriers and stay at being the #1 news platform in the country. It's been my pleasure to host this launch, and I wish everyone the best, and thank you so much for coming. I am your host, Amrit Kashyap, signing off, and on behalf of the Asianet News team, goodbye everyone. Thank you so much.
Please like, share and subscribe.